Hey guys, welcome back to HermitCraft Season 5. Oh yeah. So today I decided I'm going to do some Q&A type stuff. And so I did send out a tweet. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should probably get around and do that. Just say, is that dark oak? Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I decided I'm going to do a bit of a Q&A today. Things have been running long today, and I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on this thing here a bit. Because, you know, we gotta do work. We gotta do work. You can see, like, it's nowhere near. This is how it should look, and this is how it looks. So we gotta clear out some room here. But yeah, you know, just a bit of a Q&A. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter because, you know, like, that's where I announce stuff. Like, I'm not gonna, like, put out a video saying, yeah, I want to do a Q&A video. It's just not how that works, I guess. I don't know. It's fine though. So yeah, we're just gonna, you know, go down some questions and see what do. So the first one is actually from Zul'jin. It says, "What are your 3 favorite burger restaurants?" Like in order. Like I don't. In no particular order. How about? So let's see. There's Five Guys, which is pretty good. Carl's Jr., which is pretty good, or some of you might know it as Hardee's. Carl's Jr. / Hardee's. And the third one, I mean, it's not really a burger restaurant, but I would have to say Arby's. I don't know. Arby's is. Wait, did I say Arby's? No, Carl's Jr. No, it's Carl's Jr., Hardee's, and then Arby's. Arby's is something else in some places. I can't remember what. But yeah, Arby's, like I said, it's not really a burger joint. They don't like make burgers. Like your typical kind of burgers. They don't do it. So I'm not really sure if that counts or not, but that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, wow. That worked out freaking perfect. Holy crap. That wasn't even planned. Wait, why is there 2 pieces of stone brick right there? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully, you know, those are decent enough answers that we can move on. I don't really eat a lot of burgers. I like burgers. Don't get me wrong. I don't eat a ton of them. So next question: pool party or night on the town? That's from Susie. I think she's asking, like, would I prefer to stay home or go out? Honestly, I would prefer to stay home. Yeah, I'm not really like an out on the town kind of guy. I can appreciate, you know, a good party or something like that, but like when it comes down to it, I would rather just kind of chill at home and just chill. I'm a very relaxed guy. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't drink for one. And so that's kind of, you know, that's how that goes. We need to, crap, we don't have it. Okay, so we need to mark this. So this is where this has to come out to, and then this is going to come around the corner like that. So we've got 3 wide, so that has to go back even more. All right, sorry. So yeah, I would just, you know, I would honestly prefer to stay in town, or in town, inside. It's the way I am. I don't know. It's fine. Next question, again from Susie. Where'd you get your love of music? Were you around it like most, or do you have musical talents? Guitar playing, maybe. I do not play any instruments. Like in school, I took like drama as an elective. Never took like band or anything. Not that there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking band. Like, don't ever let anyone tell you there is. So, I mean, it's not that I don't have like an appreciation for people that have musical talents. I'm not one of them. So yeah, I'm not one of them. All right, so we gotta, and actually this needs, crap, that needs to come out to there, I think. Hold on. So if this just comes to here, we just need that, because this sign is going to be stone brick, and then this sign is going to be, okay. Yeah, that looks about where we're supposed to be, right? Got 4 wide here, 3 wide around the, yeah, okay. I'm just making sure, like, we're getting it right. And then this is going to be interesting going around here. So we've got the 3, and so basically what's going to have to happen is this is going to come out like that. And then it's going to be like this. Let's put some dirt in there. We don't need anything in the corner, so we're not going to put anything in the corner because you're not going to see it anyway. And so that will be there, and that'll go, okay. And that is, yes. All right, anyway. Next question. Oh, wait, no, music. No, okay, yeah, I didn't answer. I was raised around, like the old rock. Like the Metallicas, the Megadeths, Sepulturas, like that's what I was raised listening to. And then at some point I switched over to rap, and rap was what I listened to most. And then, like I can appreciate good music no matter what genre it is. So obviously I don't like, Justin Bieber or anything. Because like I said, I appreciate good music, and I get that some people find that as good music. I'm just not one of those people. So yeah, it's just not music for me. If it's music for you, more power to you. I hold nothing against you for it. It's just not something I listen to, or someone I listen to. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, next question. Why does your luxury mansion complete with farms not have doors? Does it need doors? Like, I feel like it doesn't really need doors. I mean, like, I've only ever seen one creeper even close to coming inside my mansion. And it wasn't close enough that I needed to actually, like, worry about it. So, I guess I just don't worry about it. I mean, it's probably a mistake, and a creeper or something will probably end up inside at some point. But until that day comes, I guess everything is fine. All right, so that's going to come there. We need spruce. I forgot spruce. Okay, so next question. Is there anything to compete with amazing deliciousness of a Jamocha Shake? Yes. I got a new blender recently, and I've been making some shakes and some smoothies. I gotta tell you, espresso shakes, I've gotten really, really good at making an espresso shake, to the point where the old place I used to go, which was actually a gas station, I used to go to a gas station to get an espresso shake. I no longer go there because I make my own. That's just how good they are. Not to, like, toot my own horn or anything, but toot, I guess. Because like I said, I got really good at it, and they are freaking amazing. I found this coffee. I can't remember what the name of it is. But it's cold brewed coffee. Well, it's actually cold brewed espresso, which I use for the coffee, or, for the shake. And where's all my spruce? Anyway, I don't know where all my spruce is. I could have swore it was in that chest, but it's not. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Jamochas are good. Like, if you're going to get something from Arby's, like, they have a fire roasted Philly. Jamocha Shake is like the best thing to wash that down. Like, it is absolutely the best thing. Arby's knew it. That comes back to Arby's, like I was talking about with the restaurants. That's an Arby's shake if you're not familiar. So yeah, It's just Jamocha. They knew what they were doing when they made that Jamocha Shake their drink, because it absolutely complements the food that they offer. So if you have not had a Jamocha Shake, and you have not had the opportunity to have, what am I doing here? Some Arby's or Hardee's. I'm not sure. Like, I would imagine Hardee's is the same. Like, it's got, like the same food and stuff. But I've never been to a Hardee's, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway. What's been the best and most memorable comment you've had on a video over the years? I get a lot of comments. But I think the one thing that stands out the most isn't a comment. I got an email from a lady. I'm not going to say her name or anything. But the gist of the email, I can't remember it word for word, obviously. But the gist of the email said that her son ran into the kitchen where she was, doing stuff, and he punched her in the butt. And apparently, it obviously threw her off. And I'm not condoning this. I just thought it was bloody brilliant. And yeah, he punched her in the butt. And she was like, wait, whoa, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What's going on now? And he explained it to her that I say, if you like it, butt punch it. Right? And that's an ARC thing, so some of you Minecraft people might not be familiar with that. But yeah, I say butt punch the like button. And she asked her son why he did it. And to which he replied, XB said, if you like something, butt punch it. And that was, yeah. It's not often I'm close to tears, but that was just oh my God, that is freaking amazing. Again, I do not condone it. Don't go around punching people in the butt. I don't think a lot of moms would be as understanding as she was. And she was actually just floored by it. She was just that was one of the most amazing moments she's ever had with her son. And that's just stuff like that, man. I live for stuff like that. I really do. The stuff, just to have that kind of impact, I guess. It's something else. It really is. Just knowing that was something because of you, that's just the words. There's no words. I actually tweeted out a copy of that email. It was a pinned tweet for quite a while, so it's still there somewhere. Anyway, moving on. Next one is, what is your ideal unlimited budget gaming setup? Oh God, I don't even know. if I could just build a computer and money was no object, oh my goodness, I would go bananas. I wouldn't even know what to do. I really wouldn't know what to do. It would definitely not be a pre-built. I don't buy pre-builts. Never have, never will. It's the way I am. I would prefer to build it myself. But I understand, some people aren't able to do that sort of thing. So they buy pre-builts. It's just not something I would do. I don't know, man. It would obviously have more than one 1080 Ti. Obviously, why wouldn't you put more than one 1080 if money's no object? Yeah, 1080 Ti's. I don't know. That's a hard answer. That's a hard answer to question. That's a hard question to answer because, it's just not something I've ever really thought about because I've always had a budget that I had to stick to. And people think, YouTubers, they making all this cash, they got all this stuff. Look at how nice their computers are. There's a reason we have decent computers, most of us. It's because that is our job. Our job depends on us having a decent, at least, computer. At least decent. That's the way it is. So it's not that, we have just tons of money and we're just buying new computers all the time. Although, I mean, obviously there are those people that are like constantly buying new computer stuff. I am not one of them. I seriously just don't have any freaking spruce. Yeah, I've always budgeted for computers. The computer I have now, I actually saved up for. Like, I saved extra money. And by extra money, I mean, there's like $20 here. A little bit here, a little bit there. And so that's why I have the computer I have now, because I budget. And it just wasn't in the budget. Even though, like, I kind of needed one, it still just wasn't in the budget. So I had to make it part of the budget. All right. Anyway, not answering that one. If you had to add something to Minecraft that isn't more slabs and stairs, what would it be? Can I call it half blocks and 3/4 blocks? Honestly, right now, the only thing I want in Minecraft is slabs and stairs. That's it. That's all I want in Minecraft right now. Anything else they add, I really don't care about. So yeah, slabs and stairs, man. I want all the slabs and stairs. I really wish they would add them like soon. Hopefully like 1.13 or something will be the slabs and stairs. Like, give builders something other than like purple blocks that have slabs and freaking stairs. Don't even get me started on the whole slabs and stairs thing. That is a conversation that will pretty much never end on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. But yeah, I know where this spruce is. I have spruce. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just realized why I don't have any spruce up here. It's down at the tree farm. That's why. All right, next question. How do you come up with ideas for HermitCraft episodes? The same way I come up with ideas for any video I pretty much ever make. I log into the game with zero plan, and I just run around for about an hour. And then I'm like, okay, I should probably record something. And I'm like, all right, well, what needs to be done? What do I feel like doing? Because rule number 1 of doing YouTube or any job really should be like, you should love what you're doing, or at least not completely despise what you're doing. And so that's pretty much it. Like, I run around literally for like an hour, just running in circles, just up and down the stairs, inside, outside, just running around. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I do it. I've always done it. It's very rare that I start recording within like the first hour of logging in. It's very rare. So it's just like, I'll run around, just like this, just running around, just kind of just la 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 la, and then like sometimes I'll just pass a spot and I'll be like, all right, let's build something here. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to build there. And like I said, that's pretty much it. There is no like grand design to how I make videos, really. Next question. What does XB stand for? XB doesn't really stand for anything. Actually, doesn't really stand for, like, it doesn't stand for anything. There's no secret hidden meaning to it. It's just XB. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, no. No. No, this isn't right. This ain't right at all. All right, so this has to come right there. No. Right there. Yeah, because this wall can be dug out. This wall cannot. Okay, yeah, that's... There we go. Okay, that's much better. Say, wait a minute, this is not right at all. Let's clear up some space. So yeah, it doesn't stand for anything. Next question, which YouTubers do you look up to or wish you could collaborate with? Honestly, I've collabed with a lot of the people that I used to like. I watched, you know, I watched HermitCraft religiously. And I've collabed with all the Hermits pretty much. I mean, there's a few current Hermits that I haven't had the, you know, the opportunity to collab with yet, but I imagine it'll happen. But yeah, I mean, the only other people I could think of would be like Achievement Hunter. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Achievement Hunter or not, but those guys, I mean, they seem like they just they enjoy what they do like a lot, and I love that. Like I love that, you know, their enjoyment comes through in the videos. So that would, I mean, I guess they would be who I would like to record with. Like even like Etho, you know, I still watch Etho to this day. I think I've seen just about every single Etho video. And I've collabed with Etho. So it's, you know, it's one of those things. Like I've pretty much collabed with everyone that I was like, I would love to make a video with that person. And I think I've done pretty well in reaching that goal. So yeah, I guess, you know, it would just be like Achievement Hunter. They seem like very, very awesome dudes and girls. You know, there are girls. So yeah, you know, like I said, Achievement Hunter, that'd probably be it. Next one, where do you, actually these two questions, yeah, it's two of the same question. Where do you see your channel in 5 years? I don't know. I would hope by the end of this year that I'm at least at 300,000 subs. And if things keep going the way they're going now, that shouldn't be an issue. Depending on, obviously, YouTube. I mean, YouTube could just screw anybody over at any time, which they're known to do. So, you know, if that did happen, it wouldn't, I mean, like, it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I would, oh, that didn't work out perfectly. No, that needs to stay there. Dang, I was really thinking that worked out perfectly, but that's got to be like that. And then, I kind of feel like we should just wall that off. All right. Yeah, that's how we're going to do. Yeah, that's how we're going to do that. Okay. So yeah, I would, by the end of this year, by the end of 2017, I would imagine I'll be at 300,000 subs. If, you know, like I said, if not, that's no bueno. It's just not good. Oh, dang it. So yeah, in 5 years, I don't look that far into the future. I don't think about that far into the future. It's just not something I do. I generally take every day as it comes. Yeah, I can't look that far into the future. I can't even think about it. It gives me a migraine because I wouldn't expect, you know, oh, actually that's part of another question. Dang it. So yeah, it's one of those things, you know. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yes, that is, oh wait, no, the top. The top. Okay. Yeah, the top does that. All right. But yeah, one of the other questions I remember, was, oh, where is it? When you started your channel, what were your ambitions? Did you expect to be where you are now? What's in store for the future of XB? I absolutely did not expect to make it anywhere. I thought, this is fun. I'm going to do this. Nothing's ever going to come of it, but at least I'm having fun. That was what, you know, that was my mindset when I first started, you know, making YouTube videos. Because I was watching the Ethos and the HermitCrafts and the Minecrafts and the, you know, all of those people, and it just seemed like it was such a great job, and it was so much fun. I didn't come into this looking to make money. I think that's where a lot of people make the mistake these days. They come into YouTube expecting to just make money. Like, they're like, okay, I made 3 videos. Where's my money? And that's just not how it works. I'm incredibly happy that's not how it works because it ends up weeding out a lot of the people that are just in it for the money. And as things go along and this becomes your job, yes, you do absolutely start doing things, it does become about the money because you start living on that money. You start depending on that money. And so it eventually becomes about the money, but it shouldn't start out that way. And I still love what I do. So the fact that I can survive and love what I do, it's just an added bonus. So yeah. And then, it goes back to where do I see my, what's in store for XB in the future? I don't know. I would like to get like more merch going. My hope, my dream right now is that I will just be going down the road someday, or I'm at a store or something like that and just see some random person wearing an XB shirt or a hat or something, like that's what I would absolutely love that. I would just I would be ear to ear grin is what I would be. I would just be so freaking happy. If it happens, it happens. Obviously I'm not saying, go buy an XB shirt and wear nothing but XB shirts, but you should go buy an XB shirt and wear nothing but XB shirts. No. Yeah, I think that would be freaking amazing. Like that would, I would love, and I actively look at people's shirts. It's really sad if you think about it, cause I don't know. I think it would be amazing. It really would. And I don't know, maybe one of these days. And I could probably go to a convention, and let people know I'm going to a convention if I ever decide to go to a convention. And then I'm sure I would see my shirts, but yeah, that's not how I want it just naturally, just going, I just go into the store to get some milk. And then there's some dude there or some girl or some kid, some old lady. I don't even care. You it is what it is. But yeah, that would be awesome. Anyway, so that's, a very long drawn out answer that didn't answer anything. What else? Another one about my name. That's not, what is your favorite game to play? Right now, it would be Ark and Minecraft. I still love playing Ark. I still love playing Minecraft. Obviously I've been playing both a lot. I have 3,000 hours in Ark, and I don't even want to know how many hours in Minecraft because it's a lot. It is a lot. I get the chills just thinking about how much time I've actually spent in this game. So yeah, it really is a lot of hours. So I don't even want to think about that, but yeah. So right now, Ark and Minecraft are probably my favorite. I've been playing PUBG on stream, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and it is a fun game. It is so much fun. Mostly because I don't take it at all seriously. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. I haven't won, and I don't care. I'm still playing. It's still fun. And that's it. It's rare to find a game like that where, you don't do well. Like, I don't do well, but I have a blast playing. And I think that's more important than winning, honestly. Like, games are supposed to be fun, and if you're not enjoying them, why play? That's plain and simple. So yeah, that's that. What are you enjoying most about this season of HermitCraft? Just the fact that I'm here. That sounds kind of conceited or whatever. But yeah, I think my favorite thing about HermitCraft right now is that I'm still playing. I came into this season fully expecting to just be done by now and moved on. But I'm still I still log in every day. I still enjoy it. I'm doing things, making moves, doing stuff to, get together with other people. I think that was mainly a lot of what was missing with season 3. I didn't do a lot of that. Me and Zul'jin hung out a lot. But that was, I mean, that was not that, you know, Zul'jin isn't great people. But, you know, there's other fish in the sea is all I'm saying. And Zul'jin's going to watch this and he'd be like, screw you, homie. No, but yeah, I think it's just the fact that I'm still here and still enjoying it. I love projects like this where I just take something over and make it mine. That's like I think I've found my new calling, I guess, for Minecraft builds. Just like making something mine, you know, take something that exists already and just make it better is, I think, what my thing is. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's better, maybe it's not. I'm sure some people would be like, well, hell yeah, it's definitely better. And some people would be like, it's the most horrible thing I've ever seen. Which to them, we're just like, suck it. I don't care. So yeah, that's that. Do you have a favorite fan art piece? Oh my God. Like you're asking for me to like stick my foot in my mouth or I don't do favorites. I really don't. Like I'll get questions like, who's your favorite hermit? Who's your favorite, you know, Pooping Evolved member? Who's your favorite? I don't do favorites on purpose. Whether or not I have a favorite, I will never admit. I just won't do it because I'm not trying to like, you know, like it's just not something I do. I feel like it kind of takes away from the community if I was to do that. And yeah, we'll move that in a bit. That tree there. I heard something. I heard something. We need to get this covered before a creeper decides to come say hi. So yeah, I don't do favorites. I love fan art. I really wish I got more fan art because that goes along with the same thing as like seeing someone wearing my shirt. It's just the fact that someone enjoys what I do so much that they've decided to do that. It blows my mind and I love it. So I would say all fan art is my favorite fan art. Just because the fact that someone took the time to do that thing for me. And it, like, you know, it's like, who am I? Like, why do I deserve that? So I think it's absolutely amazing. So if you've ever like drawn fan art and like you know, you thought maybe it wasn't very good, I love it. I will love it. I love all fan art. Fan art, I love it. Love fan art. Like seriously. I think it's one of the greatest things ever that someone has, you know, takes that time to put the, you know, the work into something like that for me. It blows me away. And yeah. So if you've ever drawn any, I don't, you know, whether you think it's your, you know, the best thing you've ever done or the worst thing you've ever done, send it over. I will retweet it. I will save it. I have all the fan art that's ever been sent to me on my computer and I have it on backup drives. Like that's kind of, you know, now that I say that out loud, that seems kind of odd, but I mean, it's just one of those things. I love it so much. So, and I love you guys because you guys are awesome. And you are the reason I can do what I do. Thank you. And then I guess that's it because yeah, that last question, I'm not going to answer that. Yeah, I like the question, like people want to know personal stuff and I get that, you know, I get people want to know more about me, but there's just certain things like you just don't ask. At least, I mean, yeah, you just don't ask. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. Please don't do it. Just don't ask. Oh, this looks a lot better. So we just got to get the floor done. We got to get the little bits in the, you know, in between because we got, you know, the bits in between. Yeah, and then just this little stretch of ceiling here, and I think we're good with this. But that is going to do it for today. We're a little bit over, we're about 35 minutes, give or take. So that was just, you know, a few questions. I'm sure there's more by now because I only asked like an hour ago. Well, actually, it wasn't even an hour ago. I don't know. It was only a little while ago. But yeah, just, you know, if you guys have any questions that you might want to ask, I'm thinking I might do Q&As a little bit more often. I haven't done one in like a year. And that's like 90 some thousand subs later. So yeah, it's one of those things. I think I want to do it more. Just don't ask anything personal. Just, if you do think of a question, hang on to it, and I will make a video specifically for, well, actually I might not. I'll probably mention it in a video, go to Twitter. Here's this tweet, reply to this tweet, with your question. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time.